Alrighty guys, this is it, the final part of the Let's Play Naruto GNT Marathon. So, welcome to GNT 4. This is apparently the game that is the most popular in the Naruto Class Ninja franchise, or at least in Japan. In America, we never even got something close to this, but the closest we got was, like, Revolution 2, but honestly, there's a lot of, this is a very unique game to Japan that we never really had a lot of in America, or a lot of, okay, yeah, sure, let's go with that. Alright, so, I guess it's time to get the shit going. So, like I mentioned before, this is probably the most, this game still has a fucking competitive scene going on. It's crazy. So it's weird that this is like the most popular one out there, but I've never really touched it before until I started practicing for this. And I gotta say, yeah, no, this is, I think GOT 4 is definitely worthy of being the most competitive game in the franchise. It's got the most amount of stuff going for it, for sure. Alright, so, with that, I'm not going to start on the Wii menu. You've already seen this process enough times. I'm not expert at getting this program set up, so if you need help, there's quite a few tutorials out there. It's not impossible. I did it myself. If I could do it without crashing a game, I think that's pretty okay. Alright, so, this game is interesting, to say the least. There's a lot of unique stuff about GNT 4 I was not expecting, as well as some other fun stuff as we go along. The 8 logo. Makes it sound as the last one I'm going to do. So if there's ever an intro I was most likely to get copyrighted for, I think that was going to be it. But, you know, I doubt it. If I don't, then, yeah, I would say it's pretty good. Alright, so, let's hope. Okay, cool. So, I want to be upfront with you guys. There's a number of translations for this game. In fact, there's actually one that's like a direct ISO modification for the game. For PC. I was very close to doing that, but I want to keep this on console because, one, I can run it smoothly, perfectly, without any frame drops, and two, I don't think there's that much to really, like, learn for this game. Alright, so first of all, this is a much different game than GNT 4, or GNT 3 was. First of all, I was correct, shot mechanic finally fucking gone. It's not that I dislike the shot mechanic, I just hate having to grind, especially when there's so little output for what you get. So what we do have is quite a few things. This is like the general one-player stuff. Nothing too crazy. This is, oh yeah, so something this game does introduce is the concept of 3-on-3 battles. I'm just gonna show a sample of that really fast. Nothing. This is story mode. Story mode for this game is fucking weird. Here's the training mode. 3-on-3 training is kind of fucking ridiculous. So I'm gonna show something off really fast. By the way, I finally got Itachi in the Class Ninja series. Yeah, needless to say, he's pretty fun. So it doesn't really matter. The big reason I'm showing this off is because we're going to be delving a lot into 3-on-3 fights coming pretty soon. Stage doesn't really matter. Sure, why not? Yeah, 3 versus 3. Revolution 2 and 3, we only get 2-on-2 fights, but here we got fucking trifectas of gauntlet matches. This is so weird. Alright, so, yeah. Actually, this is a perfect opportunity to do this. So there hasn't really been too many tweaks to the game engine as far as I know. So a big one is that apparently this was actually, I didn't notice. I thought Revolution 3 was the first one to introduce the running into a sidestep, but no, it turns out this game had it first. Like, I think you could run out of a sidestep too, like sort of, kind of. Yeah, it makes movement very fluid in this game. Makes it really cool, and approaching is pretty interesting, I gotta say. So the first one I've got to show off is, of course, the Team Supers. I'm just gonna turn off command history for this one. This is done by having a select team pressing forward X, and shit like this will happen. Yeah, I'd say it's pretty neato. Yeah, this is a big mechanic to GNT 4, not even counting like the numerous other characters that we have. Fucking 3-on-3 fights, triple team supers. This shit gets bananas. I'm not gonna lie. The entire story mode is more or less 3-on-3 fights. So I just want to show us off really quickly. This is kind of nuts. Was there one other cool one I want to show off? You know what? Well, nah, it's not. There's one involving all three of the Sonin. I was debating on not showing it, but I'm like, you know what? Screw it. Why the hell not? Come on. This takes a minute. Okay. Amazingly, we still have stages all the way back from Gekitou Ninja to the Mist Bridge. That's pretty cool. Or the Great Naruto Bridge, as it were. So, yeah, I'm pretty impressed by that. Alright, so team attack with the... I'm not going to show all these. I just want to show off the cool ones, I think. This is ridiculous. Yeah, this is happening. Yeah, that scale is pretty impressive. So, I just want to get out of the way really fast. Was there anything? I guess I'll just show the basic HUD when you're doing one-on-one fights really quickly. This doesn't batshit insane, but I do want to show off some new characters that were in Revolution 2, but they were first introduced in this game. It's kind of nuts. You know, just really quickly, you know, these characters, by the way. I'll get the stories about the horrors of grinding in this game. Alright, so, yeah, HUD's changed again. It's really a lot more streamlined now. It's a little garish, I guess, but it still looks alright. I think the camera's a little more panned downwards, too. Like, my character's definitely a lot more towards the ground right now than before. That's odd, but okay. So, yeah, I got Chakra. Your guard still has a finite amount, but the game is still not telling you how much that is. I'm not certain why. Like, oh wait, never mind. It's right there. I didn't realize that. The guard menu was actually right next to the timer. That's really weird. I've never seen it before in any fighting game, but okay. Usually the timer's by itself and nothing really affects it, but okay. So, yeah, that's pretty much everything I want to show for that. One more thing really quickly though, and that's the missions. So, this was a nightmare. Alright, so, I'm gonna give a sample of this really fast. Basically, missions are how you unlock characters in this game. It's originally for every 5 missions you complete, you get a new character until you get to like 60. And after that, every 10 missions you complete, you get a new character. Let me say that a lot of these missions take way too fucking long, and the ones you get are random. So, like, my grinding method for this game has been, like, exit to main menu, come back, exit main menu, come back, etc., etc. Like, that just gave me an S rank mission. The cool thing is you don't have to complete them all in order. You can complete, like, whatever order you want. And if there's a mission you don't want to do, you can leave it, etc., etc. God, it took me all week to do. I'm not even kidding. It took me a straight week of grinding and nothing else except going to work to pull off. And it was grueling, to say the least. Okay. So, yeah, as a result, this week I haven't really been able to post too much because of that. But, currently today, well, the day I'm recording this is on Friday. And I've missed like 2 days of like posting videos. And this is why. This was a nightmare to get everything. But you know what? It's fine. I got most of the characters. I'm only missing Kisame, but that's a little more trouble than it's worth. I'm not gonna go for it right now. I'll eventually go back and get it later, but for the time being, I'm content. I just want to get this game recorded, damn it. Alright, so story mode should be this one. So, an interesting thing about this game. Originally, I was under the assumption that, you know, GNT... What was it? GNT 1 is like loose retelling up to the Zabuza arc. GNT 2, of course, was a loose retelling up to the end of the class of the tuning exams. GNT 3, end of the tuning exams. Itachi arc and Shoshu Tsunade. So I was like, okay. GNT 4 introduces the Sound 5. Sound 5 and the 2 transform stages for Naruto and Sasuke at the end of the series. So I'm like, okay, this is surely gonna be retelling of that. Not really. This game is actually an enigma. It doesn't do that at all. what is you know what, I'm just gonna show you guys. So also, this is an incredibly short game. It's only like maybe 4 chapters long. I am stunned by this and perplexed, but alright. So there's a very good chance that this entire game is gonna be done in a week. I am baffled by this because of the sheer amount of work I had to put into this. But you know what? Whatever. Let's just jump right in and get shit going. Chapter 1. So I think, if I remember correctly, I think chapter 1 was like an entirely training-based story. No. Also, oh my god, it's so cool. We finally get a full fucking view of this area, and I just want to point out, look at Tobirama's nose. What the fuck is going on at that nose is like probably almost as big as Squidward's nose, actually. That's kind of terrifying. Not only that, but like, oh my god, his face is a square. You can definitely tell this game was made before like real full-on renders where these characters were a thing. But even then, like, it's still so weird. But alright. So, there's a couple things that perplex me about this game. One, the story mode has no translation whatsoever. Now, I don't mean like in-game translation, of course, it's a Japanese game. But for some reason, like, I've scoured online for like a full week, like through Google and a whole bunch of other websites. No one's translated the story mode. And I'm like, so you mean to tell me that despite this being the most popular Naruto G&T game, and still having a community, or a competitive community that runs to this day, no one's translated this game at all? How does that happen? Like no, I'm not serious. Like, how do you have a game that's this long running, but no one's main actual G&T 3 had translation to a story mode, but this game doesn't. Clash Ninja 2 had a translation for its Japanese game before the English game. How do you do that? I have no idea. I don't know. Maybe I'm grabbing out nothing because no one really cares about story mode, but it's still weird that like no one's done that. Whatever. Yeah. What the hell is that noise? Oh, it's the fridge behind me. That's making a weird noise. Okay. So, another thing is that, so as a result, I've kind of had to translate a lot of stuff myself. And, you know, I'm not saying I can read Japanese, but actually, it's a funny story. So, it's because of this game I realized I know more Japanese than I think I reasonably should for the amount of shit or amount of time I spend on this stuff. And the only reason I say it is because no translation exists for this game whatsoever. What I was doing is I was listening to everything they were saying, not looking at the kanji like at all because I don't understand that shit. But for some reason there's a lot of parentheses down there. What the hell? Why is there so many parentheses in that? I have no idea. But like, I was listening to a lot of what they were saying, and I'm like, wait, I understand at least 30% of what these characters are saying. So I'm like, oh my god, I think like in a illegitimate way, not like a complete weeaboo sort of way. I think I'm starting to learn Japanese, like in a very loose sense. I think at some point I'm gonna have to buckle down and actually fall and learn it, but god, it's still so weird that I can actually understand this much of it. It's so weird. It's not that complicated. Like, a lot of like the shorter sentences I can definitely understand what the hell they're saying. I feel like I just gotta sit down and like learn the rest of it. But anyway, let me just get a swig of soda really fast. Yeah, so this beginning mission is much in the vein of G&T 3. We're opening up with a tutorial mode, which, no, it's not that bad. This is literally just here to explain how the 3-man cells work. It's also weird because like this is the first time we actually have a fucking tag system, but we didn't introduce 2-on-2. We started with 3-on-3. Then Revolution 2 we go back to 2-on-2, or like downgrade. I'm like, how do you do that? But like, isn't the Wii more powerful? How do you only have 2-on-2 attacks? That's weird, but all right. So this one, this is kind of explain like, if you get hit, you can press Z to like sort of like tag out. Yeah, like that. It's sort of like a substitution system, but you can just tag out your partner. 3-on-3 fights in this game are fucking crazy, I gotta say. Like, you'll just be attacking someone, all of a sudden you get blindsided by another opponent, just like, whoa, holy crap, okay, you're a thing. I haven't gone too crazy with this mode yet because I've just been My experiences with this game are basically just grinding missions and doing whatever the hell those want. So yeah. Alright, so forward X. These, yeah. So basically these are your team supers. I've shown it already, but these are tricky because like Revolution 2 and 3, you have, both you and your partner have to have max chakra. In this game, all 3 of your characters have to have max chakra. The thing is, if you land these, you'll pretty much like almost want to KO a lot of characters. It's nuts. Alright, so actual match time. Not too bad. Of course, I'm nuts. I'm just gonna immediately turn to Ninetales Naruto, who regenerates chakra by himself. Hey, wait a minute. Oh my god, dude, what? I did not realize that Ninetales with Naruto actually drains his health. Well, that's some shit. Alright, sure. It's nuts, dude, because Ninetales Naruto doesn't even increase his offense that much, but alright. That's balls. Alright, actually, let's see if we can do something cool. Oh my god, you totally can. Ninetales Rasengan, right there. Okay, sure. It didn't want to win him. One shot him, okay. Crushed. Okay. Yep, there we go. Also, I just gotta say, after doing all these games, there's a lot of guides I actually want to make for this shit now. And Naruto was like losing his mind. What? That wasn't even his normal stance. That was so weird. But yeah, so actually at an early point I didn't quite elaborate upon. So A, this game has no translation. Or the menus have translations. The story mode does not have translations. It's odd. Second of all, this is a what if story. Like I said before, I was expecting this to be like a what the hell is the word I'm gonna use? I was expecting this to like be a retelling or like an accurate retelling of the Sasuke retrieval arc, but no. It's actually the exact opposite. It is, well, it's more of like a recap of the entire show using 3-man cells and the sound for keep interfering with it. Yeah. It's that level of weird. Also, for some reason, we have fully animated, well, like, not animated, but like, we have completely, like, anime drawn, like, pictures for backgrounds, but, God, I feel like some of these cuts, some of these pictures just looks, like, weird. Like, of course, I don't really have to, I don't think I have to mention Naruto himself too much. That was just odd. Yeah. Damn, I think I'm starting to get hit by allergies because I'm not sick, but like my nose is still running. That is weird. I don't think I had allergies late into the season. Alright. So yeah, because there's no story mode to go off of, and I can't give an accurate translation of a lot of the stuff that they're saying in this game, I'm gonna just infer what I've learned so far. So it seemed like the 3-man cell of Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura was created, and then Iruka was teaching them the basics. And now this one, like, I don't know why, but Sakura is just randomly going after Sasuke for some reason. Also, maybe it's just me, but like seeing Sasuke turning his head like that while holding his shoulder with that concerned look on his face, I'm just like, dude, this is like, is it just me, or does this look legitimate like some weird ass fucking yaoi? Like, I'm not joking. I'm actually being serious. What is going on with this scene? I don't know. Like, Sasuke's face just looks like concerned slash not. That's not a look of pain. I don't get it, but all right. So, yeah, let me get some of this. Okay. So yeah, this game has a few anomalies going on with it. Okay, so first of all, this is the first game to introduce a Sound 4. Or Sound 5, either or. But, they're always in their second state forms. Which, no, I'm not complaining about, because the second state forms, I do think look really fucking cool. In fact, I think that was one of Kishi's coolest ideas going into, like, the first part of the series. But, like, why are they only visible like this? Or, like, why do they only have these forms as opposed to like their base forms that they can transform? I don't get that, but like, I get it because it'd be hard and time-consuming to program 2 different movesets. But I don't know. That is such a weird design choice.